Pokemon is a simple game. As somebody who has been playing Pokemon games since the release of Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow, this statement certainly rings true. With simple and straightforward RPG battle mechanics and mainly linear world exploration, the mainline Pokemon series titles don't present much of a challenge to players most of the time, and I don't believe that needs to change either. Of course, some things need to change, but that's besides the point. Although the general game design of Pokemon looks simple on the surface, there is definitely some level of skill cap required to participate in battles at the highest level. Some players even calculate damage and stats to exact digits to eke out a win. However, I don't really like playing games for competition, nor do I enjoy putting tons of strenuous effort and training into a single moment of glory. Because of that, Pokemon grew stale for me for a while, and I found myself in a place of wondering if I would be able to find as much enjoyment playing these silly little monster-catching games in the future. I needed a way to both increase the challenge to an enjoyable level while also avoiding the point where I was taking the fun out of it for myself by calculating everything for competitive purposes. I wanted to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. And then, like lightning in a bottle, I found it. I don't recall now where I first heard of it or saw it, but I witnessed a YouTube playthrough of a person playing Pokemon Emerald as a Nuzlocke. This is it, I thought to myself. A way to increase challenge as well as attachment to these silly little mons I was catching. And thus I started my first Nuzlocke in Pokemon Emerald. I did it on stream as well, and it's been several years, so I don't really have much footage left from that time. But it was exactly the challenge of not losing any Pokemon that brought enjoyment back into these games for me. However, something was still missing. Couldn't quite put my finger on what it was. But then I found it again. Another YouTuber using a randomizer in their Nuzlocke. And this is it, I thought to myself once again. Another way to increase the challenge alongside a spontaneity that added a sense of novelty and surprise to every Nuzlocke playthrough. And thus my randomizer Nuzlocke journey began. And now, several years later, I've done several randomizer Nuzlockes, and some on stream, some off stream, but either way, it helped me enjoy these nostalgic childhood games of mine in a new light. So what is it about these randomizer Nuzlockes that made Pokemon games so much more fun for me? I believe there are a few reasons for this. First of all, and most obvious of all, is the additional challenge presented by the Nuzlocke Challenge. Obviously. For the handful of you who might not know what a Nuzlocke is, allow me to summarize. A Pokemon Nuzlocke follows a base set of rules that increase the challenge of a Pokemon game playthrough. 1. Any Pokemon that faints is permanently removed from the run, either by release or placed in the PC box. 2. Only the first Pokemon encounter on each route can be captured, though there is an exception clause to that rule for duplicate catches and things of that nature. 3. The game must be played on set mode, meaning you cannot switch Pokemon when the opponent switches Pokemon. There are also some other additional rules that can be added to a run as desired, and there's even an official list of those options. I can put that in the description for anyone who wants to take a look at those. Other personal rules can be created for these randomizer Nuzlockes as well. For example, you can play with a rule that you cannot use battle items or things of that nature. And although these rules can add some challenge to a Pokemon game playthrough, you still fight the same trainers, gym leaders, and Pokemon League Elite Four champion as any other playthrough if it's just a regular Nuzlocke. So as a person who has played Pokemon for an unhealthy number of hours, randomizers swooped in as the hero of the day, so to speak. Unlike a normal playthrough, a randomizer adds a sense of novelty and spontaneity to every playthrough, and it's different every time. So for example, the first gym leader in Pokemon Emerald, Roxanne, normally has 2 Geodudes and a Nose Pass. However, in a randomizer, she could have literally anything. And that anything adds a hint of uncertainty to the playthrough that requires me to find a path to victory on the spot without the ability to plan the battle ahead of time. So, for example, one of my most recent Nuzlocke attempts can show exactly what I'm talking about. And although my team at the time wasn't particularly strong by any means, I did certainly have options. And I got through the initial Pokemon Roxanne had, but then... Oh, Ace, no! You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, no. Halo. Okay. Once again, Ace has perished in battle. Unfortunately, he has perished in battle in every single Nuzlocke we've done, and that is so sad. Oh. Flame body? Yes. Perfect. Oh, you know what? It might have guts. This might have been a mistake. This may have been a huge mistake. Please don't do a ton of damage. It has guts. Oh no. Ay. That was... Oh, that was a little... made me anxious.
Hello there. Would you like your day ruined?
Bruh. Okay. Sack Mr. Melt here. No, it has confusion. Oh. Glitch, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm in danger!
We are going to use a potion here. You can't see me, but I am saluting. Your sacrifice was not in vain. We have an Oranberry off, indeed. Oh! No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. No! Can we get a confusion proc? No, they got it! You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, bro. I did ask for confusion. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. What is this RNG, man? Alright, EP, it's up to you. It's up to you, EP. Ay. Can EP tank a confusion? I doubt it. Yeah. Alright. Aw, dude. That sucks. We just needed Gust. We just needed the one Gust. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yup. That's just how Randomizer Nuzlockes go sometimes. But that is also what makes them so fun. Finding a way to overcome unexpected challenges that I can't see coming, it just keeps every Pokemon playthrough fun and exciting even after dozens of attempts. Even now, I'm still working my way through my next attempt in a Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, the one directly after the one shown in this video. Or maybe you're watching at a later point in time where I'm doing a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, or maybe even a Pokemon Black or White Nuzlocke. Who knows what I'll be doing next? All I know is I will be doing Nuzlockes for the foreseeable future. I've been doing them for years, and I look forward to doing more as I continue with my streaming and all that fun stuff. And I do love doing these on stream. The chatters often get Pokemon named after them, and they are always in capable hands, as you saw. Anyway, I really do love playing the Randomizer Nuzlockes, and the novelty of it just makes it really fun to play new playthroughs of Pokemon. I do often use Pokemon I wouldn't otherwise use, kind of like Pidgey and Slugma in the video that you saw before. And if you do want to follow more of my Nuzlocke adventures, you can do so by subscribing to my channel here or by following me on Twitch or Kick. I do stream live on all three platforms. And I do usually go live a couple days a week, and all the VODs will be here on YouTube as well. So you can follow all of my adventures and misadventures in my Pokemon Nuzlockes here. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Astral out. Adios.